guys, welcome to the mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. Okay, so I finally figured out what I'm doing. I've had a few problems this last few days. My anxiety has been overload and yeah, just feeling that way out. And I'm like, I don't know what to do, blah blah blah, it's not good enough and all that malarkey. So what did I do? I had a look at my moulds and I saw this and I figured I have an idea. So just bear with me. I'll put Chris's hold... Oh, I won't. I'll get Chris to put his hold music on whilst I get this out of the wrapper. Right, so I have had this mould for what feels like forever. And I've never used it. And it looks like the surface is a little bit... I'm going to have to top coat the surface, but, you know, never mind about that. So what am I doing? I'm trying being the operative word, to keep this pretty simple. I'm going to be colouring in the dragon. Last week got some brand new chrome powders, never used them before until last week. So I'm going to be using them. Now, as I mentioned, I'm keeping it super straightforward. So all I'm doing is painting the dragon green. Nothing fancy yet. It is what it is. So that's all I'm doing. So that part is going to be super straightforward. Now, the rest of this. Chris said, what about using gold flakes? I said, that sounds like a good idea. Yes, he does have them occasionally. And why is that not focusing? That's better. Sorry, I think my camera's a bit closer than normal because I did it for Friday's video. I did it in my living room, so everything got moved. Right. So yeah, Chris had a good idea. Now, I'm going to randomly put gold flakes around this outer rim and then cover the rest with green. I don't know if I'm going to do green or... I might just fade it off about here and here. So green up to there and then just natural, because I'm then going to be filling it up. Now, I am doing this in one pour. Do I know how much this mould takes? I'm clueless. So I'm guessing it's going to be about 350-ish mils. We'll see. But that's where I'm going to be doing something slightly different. Chris is just sorting something out in the living room. Once he's back, I'm going to be filling it with purple. Still undecided if I'm using mica powder or pigment powder. But if you saw... Which video? Oh no, I didn't do it on a video. Yeah, because it went completely kaput. Yeah, I found some silicone oil. So I'm going to add one, split up the colour. Most of it's going to be purple, a little bit of white alcohol. I'm going to add one drop of silicone oil in, swirl it and pour it, and I have absolutely no idea what it's going to do. So I think I am going to leave you now with Chris's zoomies whilst he digs out the purple that I need and I start getting this painted.
Screen, hands flying fast, turning little bits of nothing into something that'll last. She's got her glue and her secret stash, couple tiny plastic dragons and a tray that's starting to flash. Oh, yeah. She's a crafty rat, she's a crafting queen. She adds some purple, a splash of green, and a nugget of gold in the corner fold, turning plain old stuff into stories told. One little pour and it starts to glow. Spin it in the light, watch the magic show. From a humble mold to a dragon tray to behold.
You say, how'd you do that? I just smile and say, you'll see a little swirl, a little sparkle. Now it's breathing fire at me.
I'm just here in the background, holding tools you never use. But when that tray hits the table, we're dancing in our socks like fools. Hey, she's a crafty rat, she's a crafting queen. She adds some purple, a splash of green, and a nugget of gold in the corner fold, turning plain old stuff into stories told. One little pour and it starts to glow. Spin it in the light, watch the magic show. From a humble mold to a dragon tray to behold.
Every color's got a memory.
Every shimmer's got a name.
When you hold that tray, you're holding
Every late night laugh we made. She's a crafty rat, she's a crafting queen. She adds some purple, a splash of green, and a nugget of gold in the corner fold, turning plain old stuff into stories told. One little pour and it starts to glow. Spin it in the light, watch the magic show. From a humble mold to a dragon tray to behold. To a dragon tray to behold.
Hey guys, right, so it's cured. I really like this part of it, so I'm hoping it's gone through. It's a shame it's at that side actually, because that's where all the chrome powder is. But let's get this out now. I was hoping I'd have excess. I did guesstimate. Guessing, this is what I do. I figured I might as well actually let you guys know in case you wanted to try. If you don't know the size of the moulds, you can measure it with water. I think you can even do it with rice, whatever. But something like this, that's kind of a rectangle, or even a mould that's kind of circular, is I'll take an approximation width by height by depth and get an approximate amount for it. Now, got loads of coming off there. I'm hoping Chris bleeps that out or cuts it out completely. Right, so yeah, you get the width by height and depth, and then I use one of the online calculators to figure out a rectangular, or in the case of a circle, get the diameter. And that came out at about 390 mils. So because it was an estimation, I figured I'd just do 350 mils. And 350 mils was pretty darn perfect. So let's have a look at this. Oh, I'm actually super nervous. I don't know why. Right, let's go. Oh.
That's cool.
Oh, I am in love with this. Don't know what these white spots are, but it's probably the probably didn't mix the alcohol ink properly, but regardless, I absolutely love this. So what I did was I didn't want a solid edge, so I did just see the camera, yeah. So it does kind of fade in. Both on the top and the bottom. I'm speechless. I absolutely love this piece. Right, so the mould's not the flattest, but it is what it is. Hello, my celery eater.
Hello.
Ella's just appeared. She loves celery. Most kids love sweets, although she's not a kid anymore, are you?
No, I'm not. I'm an adult.
She's 18. My big girl's 18. Okay, anyway.
Big girl, she's shorter than you almost.
Hey, she's taller than me. I'm 5 foot. It varies between 5'1" and 5'3", depending on who measures me. I go with 5'1". She's taller than me.
Yeah, 5'1.5".
Oh, she's 5'4", is Ella. Anyway, we're shorties. I was going to say something else, but Chris has already had to bleep out one word.
Or have I?
Oh, has he? Yeah, he's not, obviously he's not edited it yet because I'm still recording. Anyway, this is today's make. I am absolutely in love. I do have a couple of bubbles, but you know, I can sort them out. I'm real chuffed with how this turned out. There are some... Let's see. Might try it. There's loads of static today.
Shocking.
Might try it with a little bit more silicone oil. Not much, but I only put 1 drop in. And yeah, so that's it for today. Just to confirm, in the description below, Chris does have the links to the products I use. He's also got discount codes. We even have a Resiners one. As you can tell, I'm a bit of a Resiners fan. But yeah, we have discount codes. We've also got link to my Amazon wishlist, which is updated regular, and my Buy Me a Coffee. Right, so I shall catch you for the next video, which will be on... What day is this video? Tuesday? Which will be on Friday. And it's, of course, this Friday is the wonderful Froggy Friday. All right, catch you then. Bye, guys.
In a little shed by the railroad track, she's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like